am back. That is right. This is Jessica Koch, and our show is Profound Professionals. We interview guests from all over our beautiful globe. They help you what? They help you improve your personal life, and they help you grow your business. Today, I brought the king. I didn't bring just anybody. I brought the king. I brought Eric King, and he helps you out there. If you're a coach, a speaker, an author, you need to build credibility, authority, and visibility. If you are invisible, you are not doing so good when it comes to the world of speaking coaches and authors, book authors. You want to be found. You don't want to be buried at the bottom of the library. You want to be featured on the front row, right? So you need Eric, and we have brought Eric to you. Aren't we great? We are so great. All right, Eric, welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I am excited to have you, and I love doing this. Tell us, how is it that you got so good at helping people have credibility and visibility in the world of speaking and authors and coaches?
Well, it started with actually years ago. I was scared stiff to speak on the stage.
I
I
know
was
way.
scared. Yes. I had to join Toastmasters. I had to do whatever I could to get on stages. And then once I got good at speaking, then I was scared to sell my offer because I just didn't
Oh.
believe it. I guess I didn't believe as much in myself as I should have.
Mm.
And when I got over that, I decided I'm going to help people get over that as well, because that has changed my life, being able to do that. So now I put people on stages and I'm able to coach them on speaking, on selling on stage and things of that nature. So it comes from a personal problem I had that I turned into a blessing for myself and others.
I love that. All right. So if a coach or author or speaker really does need this visibility and credibility and wants to take that next level step and work with you, Eric, how can they find you? And are you going to work with them one-on-one or in a group? How does all this work?
Yes, so actually what I do is connected to my events. I have studio events. So if they go to studiospeaking.com, they'll see all the information there. They'll be able to book a call. And then we'll see what they actually provide in terms of the value they provide to people. We'll help them put that together, and put them on the stage. We give them an award. We do videos, so they have video footage, pictures, so they have that as well. We put them in a magazine. We do a lot to help them build their credibility and authority.
I love that. That sounds exciting. Are you out there listening? You want this to happen. All right. So let's give everybody who's listening a tip. Let's give them all a tip today of a way they can up level their visibility and credibility.
Okay. One tip I would give is to start creating videos if you don't create videos now, because people connect with you when they see you on video.
Mm.
I've received a lot of speaking engagement. I've gotten a lot of speaking engagements because of my videos. A lot of clients because of my videos, right? So if you're out there and you're saying, well, I don't like being on camera, I don't like videos, then you have to get over it, because 80% of the content consumed online is video content. So you're really hurting yourself if you don't do videos. And so that's what I recommend. Do more
That's a
videos so
great
people can
tip.
connect with you.
Do more video. That is a great tip. You're also building a legacy. I've really just I love that in he was 85 years old. He was a great human being. And in 1970, he died at 85 years old. But I wasn't even born until 73. And he has inspired my life and helped me. I saw an old black and white video footage on YouTube of Napoleon Hill. And so
Mm.
just imagine if you're building video today, 50, 100, 70, 80, however many years from now, you can touch and inspire people of all ages, all because you put your passion, your wisdom, your knowledge, your gifts into a consumable format that is here long after you're gone. Wonderful things like legacy are also causes. We've been sharing causes that are close to our clients and our guests' heart since the beginning times of our show. This is almost 10 years old. We have a birthday next year. Yay, Profound Professionals. Eric, tell us a cause that you care about. Let's spread a little awareness and inspire someone today.
For me, it's St. Jude's. That is the number one cause. That's where I send my money to because there's nothing more important than taking care of our kids. And when
Mm.
you see a child that's has cancer, I mean, it just it hurts. It hurts your heart, right? And St. Jude's does so much for these kids. So that is my cause. That is my passion to help St. Jude's.
I love that. That is a beautiful, beautiful cause. Now, we're also crazy, not about Cocoa Puffs. We like those too, but about books. We love, love books. So, a book that inspired your personal life or should grow your business. What's your book to share with us?
Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Think
Now,
and
we
Grow
did
Rich.
not plan that, people.
You
I
did
had
not
no
know, just a
idea.
coincidence.
I had no
Coincidence.
idea what book he was going to give me.
It's a coincidence.
And there he is. What's something you loved about it? Does something?
Well, the fact that you put all these minds together, these captains of industries, and you ask them what can you attribute to your success, and they give you all these principles, these I think it's 13, 14 principles, and they put it in a book for you. I mean, I think it's essential reading for every human being.
I do too. I loved hearing his story about, especially when I love it, and I'm just a tiny bit jealous in the most healthy of ways. But I hear these young people who had the book at age 16 or 17 or 18 and started taking steps to do something with it. My goodness, I would be running the world by now if I had
I
started
know,
that young.
I know, me
Yeah,
too.
on my journey with all of those amazing mentors and people who help us with knowledge so that we can be the best versions of ourselves. Have you written any books, Eric?
Yes, I wrote a book called The Home Business Boom. I wrote that book, which is basically 10 different ways to generate income from home, different businesses you can do, like writing a book, affiliate marketing, different businesses that you can do. It's called Home Business Boom. And thank God it was a bestseller. So I'm grateful for that on Amazon.
I love that. I love that. All right. Now, if you're out there thinking, wait, I can improve someone's personal life, I could grow their business. I've got all kinds of knowledge and books I've written, songs I've written, things I've done. We want to hear about it. So reach out to us and our team, and we'll tell you just how to get on the show. But before we go, this has been so fun interviewing you, Eric. But we would love for you to share, as we close, a final thought, some information or inspiration.
Yeah, my thought is in anything you do, you have to believe in yourself and believe in your offer. Because if you don't believe in yourself or your offer, it doesn't matter how good your product or service is, you won't even want to get it out there. So you got to believe in yourself. Work on yourself more than you actually work on your business.
Ooh, now I need to know, are those two Eric quotes? Believe in yourself and believe in your offer. And what did you say?
Work more on yourself than you work on your business.
Work more on yourself than you work on your business. I don't think I've heard those before. Are those Eric King quotes?
I probably heard it somewhere, but I could take credit for it. I don't remember who said it.
I think we need to write that down. If no one else brilliant, famous out there said it before, I think those are two amazing quotes from our guests today. That's right. I brought you the king. I brought you Eric King. And if you want to be seen and found and really the amazing person you are and get credit for that wider than just at your own dinner table, then you really need to reach out to
Can I give you a gift? Free gift?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a free ebook that will help you market your business. Go to successwitheric.com, Eric with a C, successwitheric.com/100, and you will get 100 tips on marketing your business and getting seen and heard.
Say it one more time.
Successwitheric.com/100. That's the number 100. Successwitheric.com/100.
That's wonderful. But the inspiring thought we want to leave you with is I loved the work on yourself more than you work on your business, because that is going to really lead you to all your dreams and allow you to live the life and the passion that you were meant to and leave the legacy that you should. So until next time, everyone, guess what? Guess who? That's right. I'm Jessica Koch. That's your host. And the show is Profound Professionals. And until next time, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
everybody. I am back. That's right. I am your host, Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. It is an interview series that has been coming to you. Can you believe it? We're about to have next year our 10th birthday. We're going to be 10 years old this podcast. We interview industry experts that inspire us all from all over the world. They help us grow our business, they help us improve our lives. They are wonderful humans. The wonderful human I brought to you today is the beautiful and the fabulous Jennifer Glass. She is your business growth architect to help you grow your business. So that big stretch, that extra scale, that take it to the next notch of tax bracket. And she's going to help you grow your business and see results that you're looking for. So if you're tired of being stuck and you feel like, I know I can do just a bit more with this business, passion, and idea that I have, then Jennifer Glass is your gal. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for having me on the show, and I'm thrilled to be here.
All right, tell us how this became your passion. How did you decide you are the growth architect?
Absolutely. And I just want to share something really quickly. Simon Sinek says, start with your why. Understand your why. And it's really important when you do think about where it is you're coming from. For me, my why and what I do is because I am on a mission to help as many small businesses as I can. Ideally, I would like to help at least 10 million small businesses around the world in the next 15 years to help them continue to grow even more. We know that as the small businesses and our communities grow, our communities get better and our nations get better. The more that we can be putting out there, the more that we can be doing to really be helping our small businesses, everybody benefits. Ultimately, my goal is to be president of the United States. That's why I say in the next 15 years, because I've been asked several times, give me a definitive time when you're going to be running. And I said, by 2040, I'm going to be on the ballot for the presidency. So hence 15 years. But in terms of where we're going, I've got a plan even beyond that to continue doing even more. But let's make that difference. Let's find those opportunities to be really getting those small businesses to do better. We know that as people are shopping in these small businesses, the local businesses, about 90 some odd cents of every dollar stays in the community. Think about that.
That's true. So there are certain kinds of industries you work with, and when you're working with these small businesses, is it all virtual? Is it all one-on-one? Is it in a group setting, online courses? How are you working with them? And are there any specific kinds of small businesses you're working with?
Absolutely. So I'm not doing one-to-one coaching anymore unless there's a very specific reason for me to be doing that with that one-to-one client. But I am doing it through group coaching and my mastermind programs where we are doing the value and just bringing even more connections to the table. So if it's in the group coaching, we're going through sales, marketing, leadership, strategy, operations, things along those lines. In the mastermind, we go even deeper into those programs and really figure out exactly what we need to be doing with the group and really growing our networks. Again, one of the key things in businesses, and you probably know this, when you look at your network, the people that know who you are, it's not just about the know, like, and trust. It's also they know what you do, right? Because I may know you, I may like you, I may trust you, but if I don't know what the heck you do, I'm not going to call you when I need somebody to do whatever it is you do. And so in the mastermind, we really encourage everyone again to know what everyone else is doing. Let's think how we can grow that network to make all of us continue to grow. The ship rises with the rising tide. And so everybody can benefit that way. In terms of the industries, because it is in the masterminds or the group, it's not one-to-one. We don't really focus as much on the industries because a lot of the strategies work regardless of industry type. And so if that does sound like something that is where you are, just let us know and we'd be happy to give you more information.
Yeah, so if I am a small business and this sounds like the place I need to be to get support and all of the benefits you get from lots of minds in the room working through the different challenges together and creatively with just genius comes. They say when two minds come together, you really are dealing with three brains, right? Because there's just this third thing that is its own entity that comes from putting our minds together. So when you have a great big room like that of all kinds of brilliant, and smart, diverse individuals, you really can't got to multiply that by more because of what happens in that synergy. So if I were looking to get involved with that, what would be my first step? Like, how would I find you and do that?
So there's a couple of things where folks find me. Very often they're either coming to one of my speaking engagements
Mhm.
or a presentation that I'm doing online, things
Mhm.
along those lines where they can really get a little bit more experience with that. Otherwise, they sometimes just happen to surf over to our website, bgsicoaching.com. But
Mhm.
it really is, most of the time they have seen me, they've heard about me, they've even gotten my books in terms of that. And then that's how they say, oh, she's the one that I need.
All right. I can also see right behind her. You can, or right beside her. You can just scan and have a little chat and dig a little deeper into this being a good fit for you. All right. So, how about a tip? Give us a tip of something we can do today.
Absolutely. So there's two tips if I can, just
Sure.
because I'm a huge believer in over delivering. So the
Okay.
first tip is find the folks that you can speak with that are already talking to your ideal clients. If you're not already working with them, first of all, why not?
Hmm.
But start. Create some sort of formal joint venture or strategic partnership with them, because the more that both of you are working together, or it doesn't just have to be two people, it can be an entire group of people, all ultimately designed to help everybody grow their businesses. As an example, if you're in the wedding industry, you've got the florist, the jeweler, the officiant, the photographer, the DJ, the baker, the printer, the candlestick maker.
Sure.
All of you are in this field, and as everyone is looking for the next vendor in the sequence in the bridal market, all of you can be creating this value to be bringing even more results back. So if you can think, how do you partner up? That is a great way to start doing it. The second tip that I want to offer is go back and look at all the people that you've been speaking with over the last month. If you haven't reached out to them again in the last month, start doing it and sending something of value to them. It doesn't have to be a sales outreach. It could be an article that you saw online.
Hmm.
It could be a tip that you got from someone else. Don't have it anything of yours. Have it from someone else that you're sharing. Why? Because they're going to remember that you did it. Your
Hmm.
competition is not doing it. So when you do it, you are going to be standing out, especially if it is not your content.
Hmm.
Share something of others, and they will be appreciative when they receive it because it is not you directly trying to sell. And that's not an opportunity to sell. That's an
Hmm.
opportunity to make an additional contacts that you can be doing even more. We know that very often, even a really great list and leads, it can take 8 to 12 points of contact before somebody's ready to buy. This is just
Hmm.
another point of contact. So start thinking what you can do, and then you'll see significant more opportunities start coming in.
So I love that. Those are really great tips. Reaching out with value. I always tell my clients to do a happy spring and a happy fall reach out because everybody gets the Christmas and there's certain holidays that the winter holidays and things that they hear from people, but they're also hearing from all of their family. But in the spring, you physically send them some seeds or something along the springtime thing, and the same with the fall. A cool recipe they could share with their family during Thanksgiving or whatever holiday meal they experience is a fun thing to do also. So I love that. Now, one of my other favorites is our nonprofit cause. All our guests share a cause that they care about. So, what is a cause that you care about?
So I am deeply in love with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Yeah, me too.
Um, I have been saying, and St. Jude knows this because I've even said it to them, my job is to put them out of business. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I
Hmm.
mean, let's get and defeat childhood cancer and illnesses because it's just absolutely terrible and
Yeah,
heartbreaking to see that.
sure.
And I have been doing a lot of programs alongside with them, and I love St. Jude.
Beautiful. All right. So we spread some awareness about a cause that's great. So give some time, treasure, or talent to St. Jude, or put in the comments in the chat the cause you care about. But hit that share button, because you just don't know who needs to learn about the cause that you might share today. They might need the services, or they might just decide you've made a hero, even if they decide to give time, treasure, or talent. So spread some awareness today. Hit that share button. We appreciate you. And how about a book? If you're out there and you're an author, type those books in the comments too. We want a book that inspired your personal life or helps you grow your business. Jennifer, how about a book that you could share with us?
So a book that I would share is Ed Milet, The Power of One More. And this book is such an incredible book. And the whole idea behind it is you are one person or one relationship away from your next $1 million. Think about that.
Love that idea.
Like I said before, with your joint ventures, you never know where you're going to be going. The more that you can really be focused what you're trying to do, the better off you're going to be.
I love that. I love that. So books you've written, let's talk about those.
Sure. So I've got a couple of books. You see them behind me. I'm just holding up one of them in particular right now. It's the Bottom Line That Matters series. And there's a couple of other ones all on my Amazon page. But in these books, it's really all about helping you figure out what are some of these tactics that you can use in lead generation, whether it's traditional marketing or online marketing, that you can really start using in your own business that do not require you to spend a fortune. And notice I said spend and not invest a fortune in order to get the results that you're looking for.
That's important. I love that you shared those books. All right. Well, it has been a lot of fun to have you on the show today, Jennifer, and I hope you're having fun too. And if you're out there,
absolutely.
I'm glad, because your information is just so needed in everything that we're doing. And I love the power and the magnitude of what a mastermind really brings. And the kind that you formed to bring together focused on profit is huge. And if you're out there thinking, well, wait, I have some contribution too. I've written books, I have programs, I have courses, I could help someone with their personal life or with their business in different ways as well, need to be on this podcast and show, well, we need you too. So reach out to us and our team and we'll let you know just how to get on the show. But before we go, Jennifer, could you share a final thought, some inspiration or information as we close up today?
Absolutely. And thank you. And the one piece of information that I want to leave you with today is this: take action.
Yeah.
Too many times we listen to seminars, conferences, podcasts, whatever it may be. We get all of these brilliant ideas. We write down tons of notes and then we do nothing. If we do nothing, nothing is going to change. What we need to do is we need to take affirmative steps, right? Actually do something. And once we do it, we can then start testing, measuring, and growing. What you can measure, you can grow. Think about where you go, what you're trying to do. Take the action, even if it's a small step today. You do one little thing today, one little thing tomorrow, one little thing the day after that, and before you know it, you start really getting far. As the famous saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, right? Confucius was not wrong when he said that. What you do, it doesn't seem like that much, just taking one step, but 1,000 miles, the first step is what you need to do. If you don't take that action, you can't change. But I know all y'all who are on here are action takers. That's why you're listening to Jessica's program. And you are going to be taking that action to be making a difference in your life and in your community.
I love that. Take action. Like that's the end of the show. Take some action. Take some focused, centered, passionate action towards your goal today. Thank you so much again for being a guest on the show, Jennifer. I am your host, as always. I'm Jessica Koch, and this has been Profound Professionals. And until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.